going on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we're taking a WWE Mattel Monday Night Wars Elite Big Bossman figure. This figure is a Walmart exclusive. However, I did grab this from PaulMartStore.com. Our favorite Uncle Paul was able to get these in stock before they hit shelves. So this is not out at retail yet. He did get them a little earlier. I was able to grab Stone Cold from this series, so if you guys want to check that video review out, it is on my channel. I missed out on DDP and Kurt Hennig, so I'm hoping he restocks, but it's just so hard. I feel like he puts these figures out on his site, and they sell out within minutes. So again, hopefully I can grab those two and complete the set. Remember, this does include the Build-A-Figure pieces for your Commissioner Shawn Michaels. Now, this Big Bossman figure we have seen before. I don't remember the series off the top of my head, but we have seen a SWAT kind of corporate Big Bossman from the Attitude Era in the Mattel line. I do have that figure in my collection. We will definitely compare it, but you will see we get kind of another revamped version of it. And I'll be honest, I wasn't really super excited for it. Is it probably better than the original version? We will see, but I definitely wanted the pieces to build Shawn Michaels, so I went ahead and grabbed it. You can see the Monday Night Wars packaging is the standard box that we have been seeing with this line. Get the image of Big Bossman here. Your Shawn Michaels Build-A-Figure shown down here. You also have the date of when this attire was on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Wars logo. You'll see on the back, or on the side, excuse me, the Big Bossman nameplate. On the other side, the image of Big Bossman with the Elite logo, as well as the date he wore this attire. So Raw, October 12th, 1998. On the back here, you will see the read-up and all the stats, the other figures in this set, as well as your Build-A-Figure pieces to complete your Shawn Michaels. You'll see this figure comes with the arms and the hands. If you guys want to look at the read-up, you can pause and take a look right here. But enough chatting. Let's come back. Let's get the Big Bossman out of the packaging and see what this figure's all about. So here we have the Big Bossman out of the packaging. As far as the accessories, you do get your Shawn Michaels Build-A-Figure arms. You will see they are the plain black suited arms. So I'll be totally honest with you guys, if you don't want to purchase this figure for your collection, because it probably is the weakest figure from this set, you can get away with just using any suited arms for your Build-A-Figure. There are no designs on here to point it out to make it any different from, say, hey, a Mean Gene figure that we've received in the Mattel line before. He also does have two pointing fingers that come for your Build-A-Figure Shawn Michaels figure. And I do have this Stone Cold figure, so I'm halfway there. I got the legs and the arms to complete my Commissioner Shawn Michaels. Big Bossman, he does come with a few interchangeable hands as well. He comes with his own set of pointing hands here. I will say, now I'm looking at it, he doesn't come with the gloved hands, and I don't know why I kind of flaked on that and didn't really think of it, but that's kind of disappointing. He has just kind of plain hands without the black gloves. I kind of prefer the black glove look, but we'll look at our parts bin and see if we can definitely fix that. But again, you'll get a set of fisted hands. And another thing I'm noticing, no sunglasses. I'm getting more and more disappointed as I go through these accessories. So he does come with his mask, which we have seen before in the Mattel line. This is the, I think it's Elite 47 Big Bossman on the right here. Very similar. Maybe this is a tad lighter. The original one seems to be a little thicker. You'll see it does kind of port on in the back. Let's see how easy it is to get it through this hole here. Not too bad. It feels a little more solid. I feel it's softer than the original version. And you can probably port it on the head here and see how it looks. Personally, I don't use it, but if you guys wanted to go with kind of the ski mask or whatever you want to call it, that does fit on there. Looks kind of, like I said, just looks kind of odd without the sunglasses. He comes with a set of handcuffs. He also comes with a nightstick. And then he's just kind of like your expected, you know, SWAT attire Big Bossman figure. Head sculpt looks to be the same as the Elite 47. The gridding scan kind of plussed up with the True FX technology, I guess. Is it True FX? I can never tell. Sometimes it's like, I think it's updated, but it's not. It looks a little better. Does have a little more likeness, a little more color to it. Definitely has, you know, more the facial expressions popping out on the figure. You can see his attire itself, the SWAT gear with a vest. It's got the sleeves. Taking a look at the back, again the pants. Pinless legs, pointing out here. His legs feel a little loose. Something about this figure just doesn't feel very solid in hand. It just feels a little loose. He's got the black boots. If you guys want to run through a quick articulation, we can do so. Let's get these handcuffs and the nightstick out of his hand. The head will fully rotate. There is arm rotation. There is a bicep cut. Get the double jointed elbows here on the sleeved arm. There is waist swivel, and this is where it's kind of like a little loose on mine. He hinges a little bit with that ab crunch. It is hindered by the vest. He does kick up, not too much to be totally honest with you guys. He does the splits about that much. I maybe he's not on the ball joints. That's kind of tough to see. Just not a lot of movement on the legs. He does have a thigh cut. The double jointed pinless legs, they aren't as tight, but it feels a little loose. Even the feet. There's a hinge here. It just seems to be a little looser than I personally would want it to be. But it's an okay figure so far. For our first comparison here, we do have the Elite 90 Big Boss Man. This is obviously a little bit of a shorter figure, if you guys are seeing it. The kind of more early 90s look versus the Attitude Era, more in the cop gear. We are getting an Ultimate in the Coliseum collection of this kind of similar figure. I guess a different run, but that figure looks phenomenal. Cannot wait to add it to my collection. But if you guys want to compare these Elites, here they are side by side. And the comparison I'm sure a lot of you guys want to see. So we have the original release version in the Elite 47 with the SWAT Attitude Era Big Boss Man here on the right. You can see he did come with the sunglasses. The attire for the most part looks to be very much the same. You'll see the sculpting on the vest here. Very similar. The painting on the belt buckle maybe a little more prevalent on the original version. Just a little bit of that silver detailing on the new one. The lower legs, you can see even the color of the plastic, just a kind of a flatter finish than the shinier one. Pinless legs on the new one. You will see the original one even has the gloved hands, which I kind of would have preferred that look. You can see how much bigger the sleeve is on the mold versus the new one. It looks to be just a little wider. Again, these had the single jointed arms. Now you have the double jointed arms on the Big Boss Man figure. I will say the original one, the lower legs seem to be a little tighter and just a little more solid. The legs on the new one, they just seem really loose, and maybe it's just mine, but I just wanted to point that out there in case other people have this figure and have maybe similar issues. Again, the sunglasses would have really plussed it up, and the gloved hands. You can swap out some interchangeable hands for the glove piece, but he won't have that little ring on the top. Maybe you could use one of those Undertaker glove cuffs to kind of plus it up. But look at this head sculpt. Let me see if I can get a really good close-up for you guys here. And you can see, okay, so it's definitely, I'm going to say it's not TrueFX technology used on the new one. It definitely looks better. The new head sculpt looks better, but is it really that much better? I don't know. It definitely, looks like a dated time. It looks a little more cartoony. This a little more realistic, but I don't think either really captured the likeness of Big Boss Man perfectly. Before we wrap up here with some final thoughts, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this brand new Big Boss Man figure, and if you'll be adding this or any of the brand new Monday Night Wars Elite figures to your collection. Please turn on those notification bells. Stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my YouTube channel. My personal take, I feel like this new Big Boss Man figure isn't that much different from the original version. I'm going to say maybe this is slightly better because it has the double jointed arms. The head is probably better, right? But not by much. So is it worth a purchase if you have the original? I'm going to say no. You don't even really need the Build-A-Figure arms. You can get any kind of Build-A-Figure arms from the newer BAFs to add to complete your Shawn Michaels. So I think this figure is completely skippable. I don't like the fact he didn't come with the glasses. The joints itself, again, on my figure, just feel very loosey-goosey, not in a good way. Like I said, the original probably will suffice. I'm just such a stickler for the new pinless joints and stuff like that I went ahead and grabbed it. Had I known maybe the arms weren't really needed to build Shawn Michaels, maybe I would have thought twice about it. But I don't know, food for thought. That's something to talk about. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I just don't think there's enough upgrades to sit here and say this warrants a purchase. I think when this actually hits stores, it probably will maybe warm a little bit, which, again, who knows if it even will hit stores the way distribution's been. But here's the other figure from this wave. I do have Stone Cold Steve Austin. I did plus him up. I swapped out the head. I threw on the Defining Moments hat and a gold chain. So it's been a fun set. I really, really want DDP so bad. That is like my biggest one. DDP in jeans with a rib tape. I hope I can add that to my collection soon. The Chase and the standard version, as well as Kurt Hennig with the NWO shirt. So be on the lookout for these figures. If you want to pony up and pay a little extra than retail, go to Paul Mart store. Hopefully you'll catch them when they restock them and you can grab them, add to your collection. But I really do appreciate you guys checking this video review. Before you, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. Thank you so much again. I will catch you on the next video review.